Hey, so man, hit that thumbs up button, man. This is wild. So, Bubba Wallace from NASCAR, the only black NASCAR driver, they had a race, I guess, in Talladega out there in Alabama, and apparently they found the noose in his garage, which is basically kind of like a driver's locker or whatever you want to call it. And a lot of people are like kind of suspicious about it, and people are already comparing it to Jesse Smollett. Now, Juicy Jesse did this shit about a year ago. Remember, he had there was rumors he was gonna get ridden off Empire, and he came up with this hoax where he staged his own kidnapping and his own bullshit. Hired two security guards to make it look like they beat him up. He bought a noose from the hardware store where he paid those guys to do it. He was going to get a sandwich at 2 o'clock in the morning. The whole story just seemed like bullshit, and of course it was. And then he had those 16 federal charges, and the alphabet community flexed their muscles and they got him up off that. Now, the only comparison, okay, obviously they're both biracial, and there's a noose involved. But and they're doing some investigation. I'm like, what investigation do you need? Just go back and look at the cameras and see who planted the shit. Now I don't know Bubba Wallace personally. Like I don't know any athlete personally, but I don't watch NASCAR. And I'm a diehard sports fan. I watch a lot of racing, but NASCAR it just seems like the acronym for NASCAR should just basically be niggas aren't allowed. It's always been like white America's thing when it comes to race. NHRA and all the other stuff we fuck with. NASCAR is really not our thing. It's the reason why it's 2020 and they got one black guy in the whole fucking thing, in the whole league. But I'm gonna give him benefit of doubt until further notice. Because if it is fake, then Big Bub got to get up out of here. We got to get him out the paint, just like they did Jesse. Jesse's Jesse Smollett. His agenda was he was trying to get attention, but also he was also trying to divide. To me, it looked like he was trying to divide black men, where you create this fake gay hate crime where you were gonna try to divide straight black males and gay black males. And right now, we don't need any kind of division at all with that bullshit. But that's what it seemed like. I don't know what Bubba Wallace's agenda would be if it is fake. But I don't think so because it was also a story where somebody, remember, they banned the Confederate flag, where fans can't bring the Confederate flag tailgating in the parking lot. Well, somebody flew over the race the other day with a helicopter with a big Confederate flag banner. So this could be very real. I mean, this is in the wake of what 5 black men got lynched over the last month. They're hanging black men from trees again. So this is some real serious shit. So hopefully it's not a hoax, but it's saying that that's what it's coming down to. I mean, if you're Bubba Wallace, I mean, what the fuck? You already the token black guy. You stand out like a sore thumb. Work is already kind of awkward, and then you come in there and somebody's got a fucking noose in your garage. That's wild. I was like, am I reading what I just saw when I seen that shit flash across the screen? I was like, huh? I'm like, who the fuck? What are you buying a noose for in 2020? Oh man, this is wild. But I mean, hopefully Bubba Wallace is telling the truth and it's not some fake shit. I mean, I know a lot of white people already like, oh, it's Jesse Smollett all over again. No one would do that. NASCAR is not. The NASCAR wasn't built on racism. Yeah, okay. So tell me why it's only one black guy in the whole fucking league. Anyway, but yeah, Bubba Wallace made his statements, and the Alabama mayor, she made a statement. They're gonna say all the politically correct things that they have to say to make them sound good, but they know what it is. I'm just glad that a racist sport like NASCAR is finally getting exposed for who the fuck they are. There's always been about y'all. So it is what it is. But man, hopefully they find out and they get the investigation. This shouldn't take this long. I mean, this was 2 days ago. They should have the answers by now. But we'll see, and I'll keep y'all updated on that, man. Let me know what y'all think about this shit.